Dre, how you doing?
How you doing? How you doing, bro?
All right. So, N'Styles, right?
N'Styles.
You here?
I'm here.
Doing it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what's good.
Yes.
Do you remember your first haircut?
I remember my first haircut. My first haircut was a little bit woozy. Like, you know what I'm saying? I had a tattoo shop over there in Rhode Island, and I was just start cutting.
Okay.
I wasn't a barber then. I wasn't planning on being a barber.
Okay.
This came about 2016 when I just ended up in Bennett Institute.
Okay. So was you just like nervous when you did your
nervous,
first cut,
no.
or was you like
just went into it?
The flow?
It felt like it was a tattoo.
okay? So what made you pick up the clippers? Like, I mean, I know your first cut was, your first cut, but what made you go into wanting to pick up some clippers and say, man, this is what I want?
A lot of noisy friends, stepped up to the plate and was like, look, you need to try something different besides pen and paper and tattoo. So yeah, I just went on and picked up the clippers, did my design, and led from one client to the next.
Okay. Did you feel like you as a tattoo artist helped you stream you into being a barber? Or?
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely. It actually got a little stronger in the tattoo part by being a barber. But being a barber is actually another field.
Right.
But it's still similar.
Gotcha. Yeah. It's creativity. So
exactly.
yeah. So when did you decide you wanted to actually be a full-blown barber, licensed barber? Like when did you decide you wanted to?
It's funny. When I was pushed into a competition in 2016.
Okay. Cool. So, you've been doing barbering off and on for 8 years. Tell me a little bit about that 8-year stretch and how you was off and on with it.
Well, again, I was really off and on with it. Like clients with tattoo clients. From tattoos to, hey, let's do my head, put a design in my head. I did that, and then years went down the line, I added on more and more clientele. From there, one client as a friend now influenced me to go to school. So when I went to school, I actually pushed myself into competitions, and one competition led into another.
So when you graduated from Bennett, that was the school you attended, right?
Correct.
How did you feel as far as your path and your journey? Did you know where you wanted to go, or did you kind of like teeter-totter about what you wanted to do?
I knew exactly where I wanted to go.
Okay.
After that first competition, it just string me along to other ideas, other abilities, other categories. Not necessarily as a barber, but I was always a stylist.
Right.
Twisting dreads, anything you name dealing with here.
Okay. Cool. So now you just finished doing a design, right?
Right.
That design was like that. It was dope. When you do a design, or when someone asks you to do a design, like how do you, do you kind of get nervous about what design that they want, or do they kind of freestyle and say, look, I want a design, just give me whatever comes to your head, or they give you a specific of what they want? I mean, either which way, how the question comes about, how do you feel about it? Like, are you kind of nervous, or?
Well, I don't get nervous. What I do is get more creative. I have ability to get more creative, more ability to make sure my client understands that I got your back. It's loyal. They always say, hey, go with your flow, because they know me from the past. I go with my flow, I give them what they want, and it come out, hey, God bless me with the skills.
Yeah. So with saying that, the design or the cut that you give the particular client, right? Once the haircut is done and you see the reaction that they have, how does that make you feel?
Oh, it's a warmth. Okay. It's definitely a warmth. It's definitely a trust relationship. Okay. Where I know next time I can even do it better. The more I make them smile, the more creative I get.
Okay. Yeah. Do you have a favorite cut? Like, do you have a favorite design or cut that you like to get?
None of my designs are the same. None of them have a first, second, or third. All my designs is always on the 0-1, meaning that it's all 100%. You're only gonna see one person, and I'm only gonna give that one person that design.
But do you personally have a favorite cut that you like to give out, or your signature design? Or
Well, not of yet, but the design that I did yesterday on the client, I think that was actually my best.
okay,
And that was, you can check me out on my page, @AMB_designer with 2 eyes.
okay.
And you can see that from yesterday's design, it really went fire.
Okay, cool. So let's talk about some competitions that you were part of. Last year in 2016, you won.
Barber Total Look
Okay.
of the year. So that was a little slight for me. I didn't know what I was getting myself into. I just went along with the flow. 2 models, had 30 minutes. 2 models was done, designed, painted on, whatever, done.
And that was your first one?
That was my first one.
Cool. And then we go into this year.
Yep, this year was Reunion Hair Battle at UDC for Bennett.
Yeah.
I entered 6 categories. All 6 categories, not just dealing with barbering. It was also being creative and styling. So I was into the female stylist, which I did. I won first female stylist of the year. I won best creation of the year. I also won the stage presentation with $1,000 bonus.
Oh, cool. Yeah, that's so. The DC Expo for this year, you attended that one.
Yes.
How did you feel about that one? Like, that was the 2nd annual one. So what was your thoughts on that one? Did you come to the last year's one?
I did. This is actually my first time ever coming to any expo.
Okay.
This year was actually an experience.
Okay.
And many of my experiencing with higher top barbers out there. I know I'm probably like down here to them, but I feel like I was up with them.
Yeah.
Just to put my foot in the door to see what I'm working with. I think further down in the years, I think I'm there.
Yeah. So far you done had about 3 good, with the DC Expo from this year, the one at UDC earlier this year, and then last year. With all those competitions, I'm not gonna say rate them, but what's your more comfort? How do you feel like your comfort level with all 3 of them in the comparison to when you're in the competition, the flow of the competition and so on? Like,
I can say, let's say this year the Reunion Hair Battle.
Okay, that was the one at UDC?
Yes.
Okay.
That was a big stress. Me being in 6 categories was very hard.
Yeah.
Very hard. Especially with the presentation. I had more than 24 models. I had to get groomed within that day.
Gotcha.
Touch up and with that day, and I was the only grooming stylist that can be able to do that. 24 people in there. Then besides that, dealing with the female status of the category, I had to curl her hair, get her makeup done, clothing done. Yeah. So all that took place, you know what I'm saying? So that was mostly the hardest and the most interesting award-winning battle I ever been in.
Okay, yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, that's what's up. Well, look, I appreciate your time.
Yes.
Thanks for having me.
I appreciate you.
You keep up the good work.
Thank you.
Dmv'S Illest Barbers, baby.